The Antiquities of the Jews by Flavius Josephus 1.6.2. The children of Ham possessed the land from Syria and Amanus, and the mountains of Libanus, seizing upon all that was on its seacoast, and as far as the ocean, and keeping it as their own. Some indeed of its names are utterly vanished away, others of them being changed, and another sound given them, are hardly to be discovered. Yet a few there are which have kept their denominations entire. For of the 4 sons of Ham, time has not at all hurt the name of Chus, for the Ethiopians, over whom he reigned, are even at this day, both by themselves, and by all men in Asia, called Chusites. The memory also of the Mizraetis is preserved in their name, for all we who inhabit this country of Judea, called Egypt Mestra, and the Egyptians Mestrians. Phut also was the founder of Libya, and called the inhabitants Phutites from himself. There is also a river in the country of the Moors which bears that name, whence it is that we may see the greatest part of the Grecian historiographers mention that river and the adjoining country by the appellation of Phut. But the name it has now has been by change given it from one of the sons of Mizraim, who was called Libios. We will inform you presently what has been the occasion why it has been called Africa also. Canaan, the 4th son of Ham, inhabited the country now called Judea, and called it from his own name Canaan. The children of these 4 were these: Sabas, who founded the Sabians; Evelus, who founded the Evilians, who are called Getuli; Sabathes founded the Sabathans. They are now called by the Greeks Astabarans. Sabactus settled the Sabactans, and Ragmis the Ragmians, and he had 2 sons. The one of them, Judadas, settled the Judadians, a nation of the western Ethiopians, and left them his name, as did Sabas to the Sabians. But Nimrod, the son of Chus, stayed and tyrannized at Babylon, as we have already informed you. Now all the children of Mizraim, being 8 in number, possessed the country from Gaza to Egypt, though it retained the name of one only, the Philistim, for the Greeks call part of that country Palestine. As for the rest, Ludisim and Anemim and Labim, who alone inhabited in Libya, and called the country from himself, Nidim and Phethrasim and Chesloim and Sephtharim. We know nothing of them besides their names, for the Ethiopic war, which we shall describe hereafter, was the cause that those cities were overthrown. The sons of Canaan were these: Sidonius, who also built a city of the same name. It is called by the Greeks Sidon. Amathus inhabited in Amathene, which is even now called Amath by the inhabitants, although the Macedonians named it Epiphania, from one of his posterity. Arudius possessed the island Aradus. Arachus possessed Arca, which is in Libanus. But for the 7 others, Euus, Chetius, Jebusius, Amorius, Gergesus, Eudius, Cineus, Samarius, we have nothing in the sacred books but their names, for the Hebrews overthrew their cities, and their calamities came upon them on the occasion following.